Did Princess Diana predict her own passing? A handwritten letter to her butler revealed the details. My husband is planning an accident in my car. Those words were written in Diana's handwriting. It may sound like another conspiracy theory, but this note was shown at the royal court. The late princess was paranoid in her final days. Some experts believe she even felt spied on. So, was Diana really afraid of Prince Charles? And what was so eerie about her final days? It's been 23 years since Lady Diana's passing. She is still remembered as the people's princess. Her final words were revealed by a firefighter. Oh my God, what's happened? The firefighter didn't recognize Diana at first. He tried to save her life after arriving on the scene. I had no idea then that it was Princess Diana, he said. The whole episode is still very much in mind. The memory of that night will stay with me forever. Princess Diana's final days are well documented, but it is still surrounded by a lot of speculations. After the divorce, the palace became a prison to her, according to the royal biographer Richard Kay. Diana had a lot of great memories of this place, but it reminded her about Charles's betrayal. It symbolized things she hated about being a princess. Mr. Kay also says that Diana felt spied on. It became a real difficulty for her because she couldn't really decide if she wanted to completely break free from that royal life and strike out and live outside the palace, or whether she needed the protection it afforded her. Diana was also crushed by her close friend's death. Gianni Versace's passing deeply moved her. It made Princess Diana think of her own mortality. Her former butler, Paul Burrell, explained her feelings. Death seemed to haunt her towards the end of her life, he said. She was so consumed by thinking it might happen to her. But the eeriest thing happened years before that. Here's what Diana wrote 10 months after her divorce. This particular phase in my life is the most dangerous. My husband is planning an accident in my car, brake failure, and serious head injury in order to make the path clear for him to marry Tiggy, the letter reads. Camilla is nothing but a decoy, so we are all being used by the man in every sense of the word. So, who is this Tiggy from this letter? Tiggy Legg Burke was William and Harry's nanny. She also reportedly had an affair with Prince Charles. Tiggy even admitted to having a schoolgirl crush on him. This letter was shown at the royal courts of justice, but her family members never commented on it. However, Diana's friend thought it might be fake. Lucia Fletcher de Lima had a strong bond with Lady Di. She said that the princess never had fears for her safety. Burrell was perfectly capable of imitating Princess Diana's handwriting. I don't believe she was fearing for her life, especially for Prince Charles, the future king of your country, Fletcher de Lima said. Burrell believes that Diana's passing was an accident. She was in the car with Dodi Fayed on August 31st, 1997, and their relationship was far from perfect. The roll of the dice in the last few hours of the princess's life was just so unfortunate. Everything worked against her, Burrell says. Nothing was in her favor. She was in the wrong place, at the wrong time, with the wrong man. What is your best memory about Princess Diana?